Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm not going to take up too much of your time today, but I am going to bring you some information that radically changed my life 9 years ago. I am still in love with what I do. I'm still here doing it. So if you are a note taker, you might want to grab your pen and paper. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to show you some slides and we're going to get through this, but you'll definitely have questions at the end. So make sure you get with the person that invited you and let them know, and then we can get on the phone and discuss them. But just a little bit about myself. My name is Daize Shayne Goodwin. Hello, hello. Calling in all the way from my bus house here on the North Shore of Kauai. I am a mother of three, my most important job I've ever had. I love my little monkeys. I love that I can be present with them. I love that I'm giving them a life that was a lot different than what I grew up with, which was parents that were overworked, overtired, and not present at all. So a little bit about my journey with this. I was a pro athlete for years, great run with it, was able to tour the world, win a couple world titles, learn a lot about what it takes to be a success. And so I carried that into a few other things. But what happened in 2009 is that the rug got pulled out from under my husband and I. We had both, created this incredible life, bought a house here on the North Shore of Kauai with an acre of land, a small little house, but enough to facilitate our dreams of being parents. But in 1 week, we got phone call after phone call after phone call, letting us know that our income was either cut in half or completely gone. Now, if you know anything about living in Hawaii, or you don't, you're learning now that you need like 5 hustles to make it here. It is so expensive. And we found ourselves going, we have a little bit of savings. What do we do? So we didn't want to work for anyone else. We tasted freedom. So we thought, let's open a small business. Anybody open a small business? Any small business owners out there? Let me see a couple of you. Okay. I learned really quickly that was not for me either. I mean, our feet were nailed to the floor. I remember our first week, a pipe broke and we really quickly learned, oh my gosh, well, there went all of our savings just on the plumber alone. We had employees, we had overhead, we had perishables that would go bad and we'd lose money. We were so stressed out. And the worst part was people weren't coming to eat the food that we were making, even though it was great food. People were coupon cutting in 2009, 2010. So we said, file for bankruptcy or shut the doors. And we decided to shut the doors. Now we had 1 baby at that moment, number 2 on the way. And we got a crazy opportunity to go around the world and shoot a movie, which was great. It was a mirage. It helped us to get out of what we learned as survival mode. I was working as a waitress, cleaning houses. My husband was doing the odd construction job. Before we got the opportunity to go around the world, we were living with my in-laws. We were renting our house to vacationers, sharing a car, not able to pay the minimum credit card payment, getting threats that our electric would be turned off. And I actually found myself in the exact same spot that my mom was in years ago when I was growing up. I wasn't with my kids. My mental health was not good. I couldn't sleep. And I was struggling with no light at the end of the tunnel. So you can imagine when we got this idea to, shoot a movie, we went and we had a great time. But I remember being in that last country and we barely got paid, but it was more about the experience. But I remember being in Fiji and literally just crying out to God, universe, whatever you want to call it. And I was terrified to go back to the mountain of debt. And that's what happened. We came back and somebody listened because I found out about this. Now, I was the skeptic of all skeptics. My dear friend brought this to me, super excited to explain how we found a product that raises your glutathione by 300%. And he was just so excited to tell me, but I thought it sounded too good to be true. I've always been in the natural medicine. I've always been into the natural approach, knowing that our body is the miracle. But he was just a little too excited. He was a little too convincing. And, he let me know that it was network marketing. And that's for me when everything started to crumble. Now, my husband and my father-in-law didn't feel that way. And they got on these products that I'm going to talk about, and they had their lives changed overnight. I still wouldn't take the products. I was still skeptical. I thought, if this is so good, and just like he's saying, why doesn't everybody know about it? Why doesn't every single person have this in their medicine cabinet? And that is what I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to unfold this story, explain how I got started, how I became one of the top 1% of this company over the last 9 years, and how we have created an amazing high vibe tribe of like-minded individuals that believe in the freedom, believe in the dreams that they put up on a shelf and decided to live them. So I'm going to do a slideshow. I like visuals. I hope that's okay with you guys. But I'm going to get started with a little Canva thing that I had a great friend do for me. I'm excited about this because this will really give you the whole gist of everything. So here I am. Here's my family, my sweet, sweet family that I love so dearly. Also, you know, my passion is surfing. I still am. I'm a crazy ocean person. It feeds me. And I'm able to do that a lot more now. I also put the Jeep on there. Our company gives you a Jeep when you hit a certain rank. Look at that thing. All the people that laughed at me, you know, that I was joining network marketing were not laughing anymore when I showed up to the gas station with that beauty. And then, you know, when I was able to reach one of the top ranks, you can tell my face. It was a big deal for me and the entire team. Okay, now I'm going to see how I can click to the next page. Come on. Here we go. Yay, it's working. LifeVantage. This is what I'm going to share with you, a publicly traded company. And the key points are the trends and the timing. If you're looking at a network marketing company, this is so important. Actually, if you're looking at any company, you want to be ahead of the trends and you want the timing obviously to be on your side. You want to get in early. Also, I'm going to touch on the products, why these over deliver every single time, why people get to the bottom of their bottles and want more, making it a consumable product, which is extremely duplicatable. Also, our compensation plan. I'm going to touch on that. Even if you're just here to learn about the products, I want you to know why this company wins for having one of the most generous in the industry. Also, the system, how someone like me and a bunch of other people that are on this journey with us can follow a simple system and have success. And then my favorite part, our sweet community, which I adore. Okay, let's talk about this. The worldwide trends. Freedom. That is what people want. After COVID, people have realized that they don't want to be working. The great resignation is big. My husband owns 2 small businesses in our tiny town. We can't get people to work. Even when we pay them really good money, no one wants to work. Also, the multi-trillion-dollar health and wellness industry. This is a big one. And why this is important as a business is because people will take a pill, although people usually won't stick to a cleanse, drink more water. You know, I can lay it out for you. People will take a pill. And that's what really got my attention early on. Also, wellness immunity. That's a big one also that we're hearing about over and over again. And then online business working from home is the most searched up the most searched up search engine in Google. You go there, that is the top one. People want to work from home. A little bit of timing highlights. A big breakthrough happened in 2005 when an investigative report showed that this product, natural 5 herbs, was reducing oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. They tried to, they tried to debunk and expose this scientist and his colleagues, and they only found positive. His oxidative stress, multi-Emmy Award winner John Quinones, his oxidative stress went down 45% in 12 days. They were on the shelves, and unfortunately, you know, they couldn't handle the infrastructure of the demand of 2 million people that went to order it after that ABC primetime aired. And they tried to ramp up production, and they couldn't do it quick enough. People forgot. So in 2009, they moved from retail to direct sales because they were growing exponentially when it came into the hands of the consumer who had the story to tell and who told it. I love that we're publicly traded. Everything is transparent. I love that our board members are Aaron Brockovich and other major, VPs from major brands. I love that we're only open in 22 countries. Talk about timing. We ship worldwide, which is a big deal. And, our Team Global Aloha is what we call it. We have a team of over 19,000 people globally, and it's growing. Now, this is why I will never look anywhere else. This is so important that we have the technology for body care, for pain, for anti-aging, skin care. We go down to the fourth level and repair the skin instead of clock it with a bunch of other stuff. We have beautiful products for gut health, hair care, energy, and immunity. We also, I left out pets, but I'm a major animal lover, and we have incredible products for pets who have 7 times the amount of oxidative stress. Now, what is it? It's the rusting of our engine. There's the apple. You can see, when it's protected and when it's not protected. And unfortunately, right at about the age 20, we start to oxidize on a cellular level. Now, this technology has not been open for anybody. Although in China, they've probably known this for centuries, Western medicine has just caught up with this. And this is why this product is such a big deal. Oxidative stress is in the food we eat, the water we drink, the air we breathe. You can see here, too little, too much exercise, electromagnetic radiation, our phones, which we love, environmental toxins, medications, and more. But here's the kicker, friends, and this is why I'm here, and I will be here probably forever, is it causes over 200 diseases. So when I finally got on the product and I jumped on, I was dealing with dark thoughts. I was dealing with moments that were crippling me. And this product made me feel better right away. It was like everything lifted. I was still dealing with the same stress. I was still, dealing with the guilt that I wasn't the mother that I wanted to be, but I could deal and I could cope and I could be present with my kids again and laugh again. Now that's just my story. There are hundreds and thousands of testimonials that you just can't believe. Now, here's what all the hype's about, is when that ABC primetime aired, it wasn't just the masses that saw it. It was all kinds of universities and organizations, and they started to do their own research on this product that I'm talking about, the Protandim that raises up the NRF2, and all this. Look at this: National Institute of Aging, Harvard, American Heart Association, Northwestern University, Washington State University, saying potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Honestly, this was the icing on the cake for me. Yeah, I felt good to feel good again. But when I saw that there was this kind of highly respected, people that are a lot smarter than me and organizations and associations backing this, I realized that we had our hands on something super special. So let's talk about it. 5 synergistically combined herbs: ashwagandha, bacopa, milk thistle, green tea, and turmeric. All incredible on their own, but when put together become 1,800 times more effective. 7 US patents, 10 international, 30 plus peer-reviewed research studies. Huge, huge. The only natural product to have peer-reviewed research on it. Clinically proven to lower oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days and up to 70% in 90 days. Now, I'm not here to say I'm going to cure your disease, mitigate it, treat it, anything like that. But you can connect the dots, because if oxidative stress is at the center of every disease, and we have a simple, affordable approach where people can take a pill and lower that by 40% on average, 70% on some people in 90 days, it's a very big deal. It activates 600 plus survival genes and protects the DNA of the cell. This is massive, massive, massive information. Now let's talk about the compensation. This isn't for everybody, but the business is for people that want to side hustle, people that want to, make a couple extra $100 a month, see where it goes. That was me. I needed $300 extra a month. That would give me a little buffer so I could at least put gas in the car. I could give my kids a smoothie after school, something like that, But what's great about this is if you're in America, you get 40% in your pocket daily by what you're selling on that initial sell. That's a very, very, very big deal. And because our products over deliver, all of a sudden my little account kept getting bigger and bigger. You global profit share when you get to the elite ranks, meaning every single product that this company has and sells, you get a cut of. That really blew my mind. And when I realized what I had my hands on, and when you realize what you have your hands on, and you start to see how everyone just wants to feel better and you're helping them, And all of a sudden you just want to make a few extra $100. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait a second, there's the elite ranks where I'm in a global profit share. That I'd never seen that before. I was one of the first. If you heard of Roxy Quicksilver, anyone heard of Roxy Quicksilver? Yeah, it's like a clothing brand for women. I was one of the first girls. I didn't get a cut of it. I didn't get one penny off all the clothes I designed. Same with the movie. You know, everyone thinks we made all this money in the movie. Nothing. So when I saw that from my work of becoming a better human, being healthier, helping other people out of the mud, I was going to be able to possibly global profit share. Yeah, sign me up. Also, you know, you get paid over and over and over again residually. This is a very, very, very big deal because when someone clicks Amazon and watches our movie, not a penny. I was in a band. I wrote some good songs, not enough to get on the radio and get paid passive income. This is why it's so beautiful because every month on the 15th, I'm not kidding. It's like Christmas at my house. All expense paid trips. Yes, please. Winning awards for one of the most highest comp plans in the industry. I already said that. Now let me show you this because we're publicly traded. I can show you, the average that everybody makes. So what I want you to do is look at this column, the third column right here. And I'm just going to highlight a few just to kind of give you an overview of what's possible. Now, most people that sign up to do the business get to Pro 3 just by talking about the products and, sharing their story. That's nice. $600 a month. That's life-changing for some people. For me, it was. I could pay the electric bill and then Pro 5 happened for us. Now, I don't know what you would do with $3,000 coming in every single month. Maybe you'd want to remodel your bathroom or take that trip or start to put money aside for your kids' college fund. For me, we got to move back in our house. We were renting vacationers. We were like, beat it. And we want our bed back. And that was a really big day for our family. And that's honestly when I realized that if I kept doing what I was doing and being coachable and consistent with small, amount of time I was putting in a day and following the system that's already in place, that I could get to the elite ranks. And that's what I want to highlight right now. This is more than doctors and lawyers make in our country. Pro 7 to Pro 10. I mean, look at that. Your global profit sharing. This is life-changing money. Now, to put it into perspective, I knew what it took to succeed. I'd done that in my life. So I knew that I would have to put one foot in front of the other every day with small amounts of time. It took me 18 months to get to Pro 7. The girl that I signed up first, she hit Pro 7 before me, totally eradicating my thought of any pyramid scheme that I had. It took me 2 years to get to Pro 8, hit Pro 9 last October. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this because if you don't have something right now, where in 2 to 5 years you could be making that kind of money, you got to reevaluate your life. There are things out there, like I'm showing you, that are just waiting for people to jump in and experience this. Now, this is why I love it too, and why you would love it. You can run your business from your phone. So anywhere you are, I mean, picking the kids up from school, waiting in the line at the airport. I mean, the list goes on. There's an app which makes it so easy to do stuff. You send your card, you send videos, it has all your contacts in there. Plus for me, this is a big deal. And I know, being a pro athlete, having world-class trainings and leadership development being offered is very important. And that's available here all the time. I've been able to watch people go from, I don't know if I can do this. And I was like that too, to now having their mind blown every single month when they get that residual check. Now, let me talk a little bit about the tribe. My favorite part, Julie Mai, that's the girl that hit Pro 7 before me, mother of 4, jewelry designer. I texted her in the beginning, kind of scared, like, I'm doing this. And I didn't want, when she came to hear the information, I didn't want my friend to tell her anything about the business. Homegirl only wanted to know about the business. Even though she had this thriving jewelry business and making tons of money, she never saw her kids. Kristen Algren just got her Jeep, flight attendant, didn't need this. Her husband's a real estate, not a real estate. What is he? He's like some guy that helps people with his money. What is that? Not an investor. Someone that's a lot smarter than me and went to school for a very long time. I'm a college dropout. Thank you very much. But didn't need to do this, but wanted purpose again. Wanted to be a part of something that was bigger than herself. Jennifer Alice Murray, cookbook author, skeptical as I was, and now, you know, running a very large global team in Europe and all over. And then we have Melly Sojourn. Mel is the youngest Pro 7 or elite in our company, dental hygienist, that saw this and knew that she could find a way out. I'm going to highlight just a few more. Rusty and Debbie Cottrell, retired physical therapist, got to sell his practice and live his best life. Best friends Tara, Sky, and Nina. You know, they're just this. You can see our team. It's contagious. It's so fun. Polly Grace out of the Netherlands, Pro 4. James and Susan Alden, who are veterans and were, you know, in the service. Thank you so much. I love them dearly. And here's just a few more. Kathy, Rita Maurice Hines, Alice Bretta, who is an equestrian vet. You can see that we got the real deal here. We got people from all over. We love what we do. We love that we can create an energy that is a high vibe tribe. You know, the world's negative. I mean, just scroll your Instagram for a minute or just pop on the TV. The world is negative. What I love about this, it is all positive. It's about personal development. It's about helping others. It's about being a servant in your community. It's a very big deal. And, you know, before I leave, I just want to share one more thing, a piece of the ABC Primetime. Now, if you are taking notes, I want you to write this down. Biohackandactivate.com. That's where you can see the whole ABC Primetime. I'm just going to show you a snippet. And I also, if you're a researcher, go to pubmed.gov, the National Institute Health's website. The peer-reviewed research is there. Or if you want to connect dots, you can type in anything and oxidative stress. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, or your sister, your friend, I mean, everyone's got something these days. It could be as simple as low energy, all the way up to some, you know, life-threatening ailment. And you'll see how everything is linked. Now, let me show you this little snippet and then we'll be done. Remember, get with the person that invited you. Let them know how you want to move forward. We are all here together to help you. But watch this.
Suggest I keep taking this supplement?
I would. And so, ancient Eastern healing and modern Western medicine may soon be working together. High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases. Liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma. I've studied all of these, strokes, heart attacks.
Even mental disease.
Yes.
Depression?
Alzheimer's disease, depression. But we do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
So that's, I just wanted to show you a snippet so you can get a third-party validation of what I'm saying. The beautiful thing about this, friends, if you are looking at the business, is that there's no competition. Nobody has these products. And we have an 87% retention rate, meaning 87% of people that try our products come back for more. That is a good business. And if you're just here to try the products or even just listen and support your friend, we're grateful that you took the time. You are going to love these products. They have been a huge solution for my family. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on about what these products have done for my family. But I won't do that. I'm going to let you guys go and figure it out. Thank you so much. If you want to get on the phone with me, we can do that as well. You could DM me if you're calling in from the ad you saw on Instagram or the story, and we're here for you. So take care, everybody. Much love. Aloha.